It's the
Why do you call it a ploy, though?
It's the end. It's a sort of an official ending of melting pot. The Quebecois are terrified of being merged in the American culture.
The UK, do they have Halloween? I don't think they do.
I don't know that they do. I know that they now have Black Friday, which is bogus.
And it's called Black Friday in English, not in Dutch. It's called Black Friday. And they have super sales. They've introduced Cyber Monday, and the numbers are in unbelievable success for retail. They create this need, like, well, the whole world is getting deals today. Everybody's shopping. We gotta shop.
I think it's as simple as that. And I think they're right. They're absolutely vulnerable. We're all vulnerable to the Americans, and they're a very attractive and wonderful people. And I think we could easily become merged in their lives. Any member of the tribe can make. Now this is a paradox, that the earliest form of craft
You say Noah's archetype.
is really already a form of mass production.
Yeah, without the assembly line.
Yeah, without the assembly line. And if handed a Western object, would copy it exactly.
Do you want this in the next one?
Well, we're taking it, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's all. We don't have to. Well, it can. No, I have. It is, but it may relate. If you were given a catcher's mitt from a baseball sort of equipment, he would copy the mitt even to the imperfections and breakages
Into bits. Humpty Dumpty literally fell off the wall with print, and the types were scattered hither and thither. Print also created a new environment. Any technology creates a new environment, a new set of relationships among people. Print created the public.
There was literally no public in Montaigne's time. It was just beginning to form with print. But
Well, that was a time when entertainment was all over.
yeah.
Before printing, no kind of handwriting was capable of creating a public.
Every type of human resource, put it on the assembly line, it becomes a big, honest to goodness American citizens. You have multi-billion-dollar environment of service images, vast affluence.
He got 2 or 3 of them, then he realized there was one other thing.
This is typical. He makes statement after statement after statement. He doesn't develop them.
A guy who went to the drugstore to pick up a few items for his wife, and
But they acquire wealth. They acquire wealth and independence and a bourgeois way of life.
Well, it's a lie, because I didn't say anything.
Did you mouth it?
What does mouth mean?
Move your lips.
Move your lips. Yes, I move my lips.
In the words you've been quoted as saying?
No.
Did you intend to convey that
what
sentiment?
were you thinking when you moved your lips?
What is the nature of your thoughts, gentlemen, when you say fuddle-duddle or something like that? God, you...
On another occasion. So on. And I do that too, except that I am careful to make my statements annoying. After one of... They become Archie Bunkers. They were unaware of the effects.
Doesn't remember
He sells.
was not too happy about having explained to him.
Forgive me. We were talking about some astounding statement that some New York literary intellectual, this was the 60s, had made. I think it was Susan Sontag on the occasion in which she said that that white people are the cancer of the human race. I think that was, Marshall's comment to that was, well, he said, you know, moral indignation is a standard strategy for endowing the idiot with dignity.
Sir, I want to show everybody.
Stop! Don't.
That's not smart. That's not good promotion, right?
It is for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, but how do they know?
Whoever you are watching this, you probably won't.
You can see the paradox that as people's private morals decay, they demand paragons of virtue in public places. Now,
Wouldn't like
Yes,
it.
you would.
I remember every single thing. I remember a few things exactly. I remember my daughter being born. I remember my dad spanking me. And I remember working at Rumors Comedy Club in Winnipeg.
This is an experiment. It's never happened before. Right? Like, for example, these marches that just happened. Okay, the women were exhilarated. They were almost hysterical. Okay? I don't think it had anything to do with feminism or anti-Trump or anything like that. I thought it was that women suddenly felt that surge of happiness again for being with other women. All right? I was saying in the book that we may have to accept a certain amount of tension between the sexes in the workplace. Right? The feminist idea that if we can just suppress men enough.
Sure. That's what happened to the assembly line American.
I don't think so.
He got 2 or 3 of them, then he realized there was one other thing. He couldn't remember, he sort of...
They became Archie Bunkers.
Well, Archie Bunker is an all-American.
No, he's the American threatened.
Banged his fingers on it. And then suddenly there's a babe that leaned over to pick up something off the floor in front of him. He says, "Got it, Bear aspirin."
Yeah, he's the American threatened by the immigrants.
No, threatened by a new way of life.
So what? If computers can do it better than us, then what's the difference?
Well, the All in the Family, did you watch that one?
Yeah, a couple of episodes about enough. It's too ferociously intense.
Oh, it's hard to
They're shouting and yelling, getting mad. Now, Newhart, I enjoy Newhart much more. Oh, heavens.
He's soft, though.
He's cool. He's, as he says, his formula is to speak quietly and rationally about the most outrageous situations.
It's machines talking to other machines.
Speaking of cooking, there was a gourmet from Virginia who went to Boston, and the first thing he said to the cabbie was, "Take me where I can get scrod." Now, Boston scrod is famous. But the cabbie didn't get the message, and he turned around and he said, "You know, I haven't heard the pluperfect subjunctive in many years."
Yeah. We'll have to get together. Marshall, I'll have your stuff soon. I spoke to the gentleman at KLH, and he's sending it down here, and I'll let you know when it gets here, and we'll get it to you.
Let me off the hook for the moment. And
okay. So long.
And when I went after school, after I finished delivering my papers, I could go down to the Red River and sail.
Irving Goffman.
Tremendous energy gift. And you can find out a lot about her from my wife. But,
terrific. There's a rumor that she taught you all of Shakespeare as a child.
No.
But are you interested in the actual
polish?
Yeah.
No.
Shakespeare, but she put on scenes from Shakespeare. I was constantly reciting Browning, Tennyson, Shakespeare around the house, preparing them for the stage all the time.
That's what I think a lot of people.
Oh no! They're complaining about my disjointedness.
No, not all of them. Some of them actually accept the disjointedness, but
they think I'm sloppy.
I don't know whether they use that.
But they never illustrate. I wish when people make charges, they ought to quote. They don't want amateur hour. And they ought to say, "Now this passage could easily have been improved as follows."
Yeah, that's true.
They never ever indicate what they consider to be an improvement in McLuhan style.
Mm.
And I think they would find that if they tackled the problem that I'm working with, they would quickly begin to write the way I write.